Do you eat blueberries in the hopes that they will make you healthier? But somehow, you still have trouble sleeping at night, digesting food, or remembering things. The startling truth is that this little superfood can occasionally make things worse instead of better. Yes, blueberries are full of vitamins and minerals that are good for your heart, memory, and bones. But if you consume them the wrong way, they might make you feel bloated, tired from rapid sugar dumps, anxious about kidney strain, or even cause harmful interactions with common medications. Most seniors are committing these mistakes without even realizing it. So, before we go into them, let me say hello. This channel is only for seniors, so if you're new here, welcome. Every week, we provide you natural cures, health advice, and lifestyle changes that can help you digest better, protect your heart, make your bones stronger, boost your memory, and give you more energy. You won't miss any information that can help you live a healthier, happier, and more independent life after 60 if you sign up. So stick with me, because what you're about to learn could transform how you consume blueberries forever. And the sixth mistake? A lot of doctors neglect to warn people about it. Mistake number 1. Eating a lot of blueberries at once. Blueberries are small, sweet, and easy to eat, which is why they are so easy to overeat. You take a handful, then another, and before you know it, the whole bowl is empty. It seems safe because everyone calls blueberries a superfood. But here's the problem. For older people, consuming too many at once can turn the benefits into actual concerns. Let's talk about blood sugar first. Blueberries might be far better for you than cookies or drink, but your body still has to deal with the sugar. There are around 15 grams in 1 cup. If you double that, you've practically eaten the same amount of sugar as a can of soda. Yes, the fiber and antioxidants help, but if you eat too much at once, the sugar can make you feel sick. That rise can make seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance feel dizzy, tired, and over time, it can potentially make nerve pain or eyesight difficulties worse. Here's a story from my own life. A 72-year-old woman in Florida proudly told her friends that she had traded her nightly bowl of chips for blueberries. She thought she was making the best choice for her health. But weeks later, her doctor was not happy with her growing morning sugar levels. "What are you eating before bed?" he inquired. He told her that the amount of blueberries she was eating, 1 whole pint at a time, was bad for her health. She was shocked and a little terrified. How could her healthy snack be quietly boosting the blood sugars she was trying to keep in check? But sugar surges aren't the only concern that isn't obvious. Eating too many blueberries might also make your stomach unhappy. The fiber that usually keeps your stomach healthy can get too big. After a big meal, seniors often feel bloated, gassy, or even have to go to the bathroom right away. This is why cultural habits are important. People in Scandinavia, where blueberries have been consumed for generations, don't eat huge bowls very often. Instead, they put a small handful on top of yogurt or oatmeal that has protein and grains in it to slow down the release of sugar. We usually eat them by the pint or put them in sweet muffins, which cancels out the good effects. The true secret is moderation, which is what Nordic cultures do. So how much is safe? For most older people, half a cup to 1 cup a day is best. That's plenty to provide your body a lot of antioxidants without raising your blood sugar or making your gut work harder. And here's a simple tip. First, weigh your food. Put half a cup in a small bowl, cover it, and put it back in the fridge. This keeps you aware, and it makes that modest serving feel more filling. Do you measure how much fruit you consume, or do you just eat as much as you want? I'd love to know how you deal with it, so please leave a comment with your answer. The first step is to control your portions, but the next mistake has nothing to do with how much you eat. It's about what you mix blueberries with. And that's where a lot of seniors go wrong without even recognizing it. Mistake number 2, putting blueberries with the wrong foods. A lot of people like to add blueberries to sweetened yogurt, pour them over sugary cereals, or bake them into muffins. Doesn't it sound good? But here's the catch. When you mix blueberries with a lot of sugar or refined carbs, you lose a lot of the health benefits that make them so wonderful in the first place. This is why blueberries are full of antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which are the chemicals that give them their dark blue-purple hue. These antioxidants help cognition, lower inflammation, and keep arteries from becoming stiff. But when you eat them with sugary meals, those antioxidants end up fighting the damage that sugar does instead of defending your heart and brain. It's like moving forward 2 steps and back 3. Blueberry muffins are a good example. Compared to donuts, they look healthy. Yet one muffin might include 30 to 40 grams of sugar. That's more than a few candy bars. At that point, the blueberries are only for show. A retired teacher in Canada told me once that she baked blueberry pancakes every Sunday. He thought it was a good thing for the family to do. But the blueberries were lost in the white flour, syrup, and sugar. When he switched from white flour to oats and cut out most of the sugar, the blueberries finally got to shine. Later, he told his daughter that he didn't feel sluggish by noon for the first time in years. He felt clear-headed and solid. The right pairing can make a big difference. And this isn't simply a hypothesis. Societies all around the world have known this for a long time. In Japan, blueberries are commonly served with light and mild green tea treats that are high in antioxidants. Japanese elders are known for having great memories well into their 90s. People in the Mediterranean often add blueberries to basic salads with olive oil, feta, or leafy greens. When you eat them alongside healthy fats and proteins, they work well instead of against them. So, the main point is that blueberries are strong, but they don't like to be around nasty people. Instead of mixing them with sugary meals, try pairing them with nutritious foods like unsweetened Greek yogurt, plain porridge with almonds, or even a fresh salad. This way, you can get the most out of what they offer. Do you like blueberries in sweet foods, or do you like them plain with simple things? Please tell me in the comments what you do. I'm interested. The pairing is just as important as the size of the portion. But the time of day you eat blueberries can also make a major effect, even if you get that correct. And that's what we'll talk about in mistake number 3. Why eating blueberries late at night might not be as safe as it looks. Mistake number 3. Eating blueberries late at night. You might be surprised by this following point. A lot of older people like to eat fruit before bed because they think it's healthier and lighter than chips or cookies. Blueberries are better than junk food, but that doesn't mean they're the greatest thing to eat before bed. This is why. Blueberries have natural sugars and a little bit of fiber in them. That mix can make your body digest food and raise your blood sugar a little bit precisely when you want to relax. For some older people, that means not being able to sleep well, feeling bloated, or waking up in the middle of the night feeling bad. I'll tell you a story. A 68-year-old man from Canada used to eat a big dish of blueberries with milk before bed. He believed it was the best guilt-free dessert. But every night, he noticed a pattern. He woke up at 2 a.m. with a churning stomach and pain. At first, he said it was because of stress or his age. But when he moved his blueberry snack to the middle of the morning, something amazing happened. His nights were calm again. He informed his pals that he finally slept through the night and that it wasn't his age that was keeping him awake. It was the right time. And here's the science in plain English. Your body slows down its digestion at night to get ready for sleep. Your stomach is still working when you try to sleep if you eat fruit late at night. Also, a small amount of sugar before bed can give you a short rush of energy at the wrong time, like when you take half a cup of coffee before going to sleep. It's not surprising that some older people have trouble sleeping. A long time ago, people from different cultures figured this out. In a lot of Asia, fruit is offered in the morning or with lunch, not after dinner. In Mediterranean cultures, fruit is commonly eaten as part of a midday meal or as an afternoon snack, when the body can use the natural energy. They don't often eat bowls of fruit at night since they know that digestion and relaxation don't go well together. So, when is the optimum time to eat blueberries? In the morning or early afternoon? The natural sugars provide you a little energy in the morning, and the antioxidants safeguard your body during the day. When you're under stress and exposed to damage from the environment, they can fulfill their sweet tooth in the afternoon without disturbing their sleep. If you really want them in the evening, only eat a few berries and add protein, such a spoonful of plain yogurt to slow down your body's digestion. Do you like to eat fruit in the morning, afternoon, or at night? I'd love to know when you like to eat blueberries the most. Please share your habit in the comments. Timing is just as important as pairing and portion size. But even if you eat blueberries at the appropriate moment, there is still something else you can do wrong that will block them from helping your memory. That's mistake number 4. and it's one of the most prevalent things that older people think. Mistake number 4, thinking that blueberries are the only thing that can help your memory. Blueberries are well known for being good for the brain, and research shows that the antioxidants in them may help slow down memory loss. But here's the mistake. Some older people think that eating blueberries by itself will help their memory. Blueberries are quite strong, but they can't do everything by themselves. You should think of them as a team. Blueberries can't fix memory problems on their own if you don't get enough sleep, exercise, omega-3 fats, or social connection. For instance, a study at Harvard found that older people who ate blueberries often had improved memories. But the people who got the most protection were the ones who ate blueberries and did mental activities like reading or puzzles while walking. It's working together. So don't think that one fruit would fix everything. For the best benefits, combine it with a healthy way of living. You read, perform puzzles, or play mental games every day? Or do you depend on your diet more to help you remember things? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your habits. Mistake number 5, not paying attention to the pesticide problem. A lot of people don't know this, but blueberries, especially the ones that aren't organic, are regularly sprayed with pesticides. Pesticide residue can build up in the bodies of older people whose immune systems aren't as strong, putting extra stress on the liver and kidneys. A study discovered that blueberries that aren't organic can include small amounts of many chemicals. Cleaning helps, but it doesn't always get rid of everything. If you currently use medications that tax your liver, such cholesterol meds or painkillers, this extra chemical load may not be safe. So what can you do? If you can, buy organic blueberries. If not, soak them in a mixture of water and baking soda for 10 to 15 minutes before eating. This easy procedure gets rid of a lot of leftover stuff. Do you normally buy organic fruits, or do you only buy regular ones? Please share your answer in the comments. Mistake number 6, not thinking about how medications interact with each other. This is one of the biggest mistakes elders need to be aware of. Some medicines can interact with substances in blueberries. They can, for instance, thin the blood a little bit. If you take blood-thinning drugs like warfarin, eating too many blueberries could make you bleed more easily. But if you use blood pressure drugs, the natural components in blueberries may make the effect stronger, which could make you dizzy. A retired teacher from the UK once told her experience online. She enjoyed blueberry smoothies but often had nosebleeds. She talked to her doctor and found out that the combination of blueberries and her blood-thinning medicine was too strong. The problem went away when she ate less. If you take medicine and want to consume blueberries every day, you should always talk to your doctor. Mistake number 7, only drinking blueberry juice instead of eating whole blueberries. Blueberry juice may sound healthful, but the truth is that most drinks are pasteurized, filtered, and often have extra sugar added. You're losing the fiber, and the sugar gets into your system much faster, even if it's 100% blueberry juice. This means you don't get the digestion advantages, and your blood sugar goes up more than if you ate the whole fruit. Instead of drinking juice, older people in Finland often consume frozen blueberries with oatmeal or yogurt. This manner, they obtain fiber and antioxidants at the same time. Frozen blueberries are just as good for you as fresh ones since they keep their nutrients. Do you like to eat fruit whole, or do you like it in juice form? Please tell me in the comments. Mistake number 8, putting them in the wrong place. The last mistake is easy but very important. Putting blueberries in the wrong place. Blueberries go bad rapidly. Mold can form on them if you leave them out at room temperature for too long. If you eat bad berries, you could get sick to your stomach or possibly food poisoning. Always keep blueberries in a container that lets air in and is not cleaned. Only wash them before you consume them. If you buy a lot of them, put them in the freezer right soon. Blueberries that have been frozen stay good for months and preserve their nutrients. I know an older couple in Australia that like to buy blueberries when they're in season. They wash, dry, and freeze them in little bags so they always have smoothie and oatmeal amounts ready to go. This behavior keeps things fresh and saves money. How do you generally keep your berries? Do you keep it in the fridge, on the counter, or in the freezer? I'd love to know how you did it, so do share in the comments. Let's go over it again. Blueberries are a great food for older people, but only if they consume them right. Don't make these 8 mistakes. 1. Don't eat a lot at once. 2. Don't eat them with sweet dishes. 3. Don't consume them late at night. 4. Don't count on blueberries to help you remember. 5. Be careful with insecticides. 6. Be careful about how your medications work together. 7. Don't drink juice instead of entire fruit. 8. To keep them from going bad, store them correctly. Blueberries can help you remember things, lower inflammation, support your heart, and even help you live longer if you eat them the right way. Please like, share, and subscribe if you thought this video was helpful. When you sign up, you'll get weekly recommendations developed particularly for seniors that will help you live longer, healthier, and happier after age 60. Now, I want to know what you think. Which of these mistakes have you made before, and which tip are you planning to attempt first? Please leave your answer in the comments. I read everyone.